Yes, good morning to all of you. If my voice is audible, yes, is I'm audible? If my voice is audible,
Yes, sir.
yes. If I'm audible, please reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine then. So we will start the class today. So what we have discussed yesterday. So basically we are discussing about deadlock avoidance. Okay. So if you talk about deadlock avoidance, then one thing you have to know about the safe state. Okay, what you understand by safe state. Fine. So if the system is in safe state, okay, if the system is in safe state, so we can say the system will never enter to a deadlock state, okay. And if the system is in unsafe state, the system of unsafe state, then there is probability of deadlock. And what the deadlock avoidance say? Deadlock avoidance say that it will ensure that the system never enter to the unsafe state. ठीक है, तो क्या बोल रहे हैं, अगर सिस्टम हम लोग का सेफ स्टेट है तो कभी भी डेडलॉक नहीं होगा. अगर आपका सिस्टम अनसेफ स्टेट है then possibility of deadlock. And deadlock avoidance, what it ensure? It ensure that your system will never enter to an unsafe state. That is, the system will never enter to the deadlock. Fine. But what we have required here, so we have required now how I can say the system is safe state. If the system is safe state, then there will be a safe sequence, okay, such that all the process will complete its execution in certain order. Fine, this is called safe state. So this is the important thing regarding the deadlock avoidance. Then we have very important algorithm that we have to use in deadlock avoidance, which is called Banker's algorithm. Okay, हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था Banker's algorithm deadlock avoidance के लिए यूज होता है. लेकिन there is some assumptions for the Banker's algorithm. First of all, it is used for multi-instance resources. Second, आपका जो process है, it must have the pre-knowledge of all the maximum number of resource it required to complete its task. ठीक है, कोई भी अगर प्रोसेस पी है तो उसको पता होना चाहिए उसको कितने रिसोर्स चाहिए कंप्लीट करने के लिए. देन थर्ड थिंग, द प्रोसेस which is requesting the resources, it may wait for some amount of time. That means अगर वो प्रोसेस को immediately वो रिसोर्स एलोकेट नहीं होगा, the process should be waiting for some amount of time. Fourth and very important thing, as soon as the process will complete its task, it must return all the resources in finite amount of time. It means the process should not hold the resources for infinite amount of time. If it is so, then it will be lead to a deadlock occurrence. Fine, so this is an assumption. Then we have studied our whatever data structure we did. So basically 4 data structure we require. Okay, one is a vector which show your availability. Second, your max matrix which show your maximum resources required for a process. Then allocation matrix, which is nothing but what resources are allocated to the process. Then your need matrix, need is nothing but how much additional amount of resources are required by the process. Fine. Yes, तो जहाँ तक हम लोगों ने कल पढ़ लिया था, yes or no? Yes, we have
Yes,
discussed.
sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so today we will going to discuss the Banker's algorithm. Okay, how with this we can implement. So this is the algorithm. Okay, this is the algorithm. So पहला step आपको algorithm का याद रखना है. Okay, so the first step say if request is so okay fine. Let me explain the question. Okay, I will explain the first program part. Okay, and numerical part. Then I will come back to the algorithm. It would be easier to understand. Otherwise, it will create a confusion. Bit confusion. ठीक है, पहला हम एग्जांपल में बताएंगे, फिर आपको algorithm एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. Okay. So this is a question. Suppose this is the question, or let me start with a smaller question. Now suppose the question is given. So if there are three processes, okay, if there are three processes, P0, P1 and P2, right? And their allocation matrix is given as, or the process are allocated. Suppose there is a three process and one resource, okay? The three number of process P and only one type of resource R is there, okay? एक ही टाइप का रिसोर्स है आपका R, ठीक है. नाउ एलोकेशन मैट्रिक्स दिया हुआ है और मैक्स मैट्रिक्स भी दिया हुआ है. देन अवेलेबल मैट्रिक्स भी दिया. Fine. So what is allocated? Now what is given? Three number of processes are there, P0, P1 and P2. There is one type of process, okay, R. Okay. Now in allocation matrix, the five resources are allocated to P0, then two resources are allocated to P1 and three resources are allocated to P2. ठीक है, कहने का मतलब है आपका P के पास कितना है, 5 resources of R है, एंड P0 के पास, P1 के पास कितना है, P1 के पास आपका 2 resources of R है, P2 के पास कितना है, 3 resources of R है. Okay, now I am having only one type of resource. Okay, resource R है, which is multiple instant. Now what is the max matrix say? The max matrix is given as, now it is 10, 4 and 9. So what this indicate? So it indicate to complete the process P. Okay, to complete the process P, it required 10 resource of R. Fine. To complete the process P1, it required 4 resource of R. To complete the process P2, it required 9 resource of R. Fine. Is it clear? What you mean by allocation? Allocation मतलब कितने resource currently process के पास available है. Max मतलब how many resources is required. Okay, total how many resources is required to complete execution of this process. Fine. Now available is given as 12. Available means after allocation. Okay, after allocation, what are my available resources? That means 12 resources are available. Then what is the total number of resources we are having, or total number of copies of resource R we are having? Now available कितना है, 12. Now this is my available plus allocation कितना है, 5 plus 2 plus 3. This is 8 plus 2 10. So total number of resources that is present in the system is 22. Clear? This 22, what is this 22? This 22 is nothing but this 22 is nothing but total number of copies of resource R. So I can say the total number of copy resource R is 22 and total number of process is 3. Is this clear to all of you? How this matrix is designed? Is that clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Now what I am saying actually, allocation matrix दिया हुआ. Allocation means how many resources are allocated to each process. Maximum means how much maximum number of resources is required to complete. Available means how many free resources are available. Fine. Then once you given this question, now you have to find the need. Next जो है आपको क्या करना है, आपको need find करना है. Okay, need is always equal to आपका max minus allocation होगा. Fine. This is a formula for finding a need. It means need is always equal to max minus allocation. So what is the need of P0? P0 need will be is your 10 minus 5, which will be 5. Then what is the need of P2? It will be 4 minus 2, which will be 2. What is the need of P2? The need of P2 is maximum required 9. How many available? Allocated is 3. How many is needed? Which is 6. Fine. So need matrix means additional how much, okay, additional how much resource are further required to complete this process. Okay, for P0, additional 5 instance of R is required. For P1, additional instance of, sorry, 2 additional instance of R is required. For P2, 6 additional copy of R1, R resources required. Fine. Okay, now I have to find now what Banker's algorithm say. Now first the Banker's algorithm say, now I have to find the safe state. ठीक है, हम लोग को अभी सेफ स्टेट फाइंड करना. अगर सेफ स्टेट मतलब ये सिस्टम जो है सेफ स्टेट में है या नहीं है. सेफ स्टेट फाइंड करना है मतलब आई हैव टू फाइंड द सेफ सीक्वेंस. तो सबसे पहले आपको फाइंड करना है. ओके ओके, now to complete the process P0, now to complete the process P0, so what the process P0 will do? Now process P0 will request 5 instance of resource R. Yes or no? अब P0 के पास अगर P0 को कंप्लीट करना है, P0 के पास कितना रिसोर्स है? 5 रिसोर्स है. मैक्सिमम कितना चाहिए? 10 चाहिए. तो कितना रिक्वेस्ट करेगा? कितना रिसोर्स रिक्वेस्ट करेगा? 5 एडिशनल रिक्वेस्ट करेगा, बिकॉज नीड इज 5. सो 5 एडिशनल रिक्वेस्ट रिसोर्स वो request करेगा. Now first thing you have to check that, okay, the first thing of this program, check that the request should be less than or equal to, जो भी request करेगा, whatever the process will request, that should be less than or equal to need. Fine. That means the request should not be greater than need. That means अगर request 5 है, ये 5 या 5 से कम ही रिक्वेस्ट करें. should not request like 7 or you should not request like 10 or you should not request like 8. ठीक है. So what will happen if you request 7, 8 or 10, because it required only 5 processes. Yes or no? It required only 5 resources. If it is requesting for 7, so additional 2 resources are wasted here. ठीक है. तो हमेशा चेक करना, whatever request you are making, that should be less than need. If it is greater than need, then it will be terminated. The program will be terminated. It will not execute. Okay, clear this point? First point, the request always should be less than need. If it is greater than need, the program will terminate it or it will show an error message. Now in this case, so what I have to do, I have to find a safe sequence. So let us assume one by one. Suppose I will check whether P0, P1 and P2 can execute or not. So if you want to execute the P0, what I required? I required 5 additional resources. Now what is the request here? So I will request 5 here. Okay. Now I will request 5 here. So is the request is less than need? Yes, it is equal to need, which is 5. So which is true. Now next I have to check, okay, whether the request is less than equal to available. Okay, whether the request is less than equal to available. If the request is less than equal to available, so I will allocate this request. Now I will check. क्या check करेंगे? Now 5 is requested. What is available? Available is 12. So whether it is less than equal to 12, yes, the request is less than available. So I can allow this request. So whenever I allow this request, okay, so what will happen? Now the process P will have how many resources? 5 allocated, 5 allocated, 5 plus 5 additional requested. And this will available will become 12 minus 5 which is 7. The current state will be, current state क्या होगा? P का जो होगा आपके पास कितने रिसोर्सेस है? 5 ऑलरेडी एलोकेटेड थे और 5 जो रिक्वेस्ट किए थे हम लोगों ने उसको असाइन किया क्योंकि हम लोग का जो रिक्वेस्ट था वो अवेलेबल से कम था। तो अभी इस स्टेट में आप इस इंस्टेंट में टोटल नंबर ऑफ प्रोसेस पी के पास कितना हो गया? पी के पास हो गया टोटल 10, ठीक है, और अवेलेबल कितना हो गया? 7, क्योंकि 12 में से 5 हम लोगों ने पी को असाइन कर दिया। Okay. Now what will happen? Now what is the maximum number of process required? The maximum required is 10. How many now available? Available is 10. So P0 can complete its tasks. Okay, P1, P0 can execute. So I can say P0 is executed. Third point, as soon as the process will execute, it should release all the resources. ठीक है, जैसे ही ये प्रोसेस एग्जीक्यूट हो जाएगा उसके पास जितने भी रिसोर्सेस है वो रिलीज कर देगा और ये रिसोर्सेस अवेलेबल में ऐड हो जाएगा. व्हाट विल हैपन? What once the P0 is complete its task, it will release the resources which is 10. Now it is added to the available. Now what is available? Available will 17. Is it clear why it is 17? Because all the resources which is allocated to P0 that are released and added to available. Now same process. Now P1. So what is the need? Need is 2. So P0 will request. Now P1 will be request. How many resources? 2 resources. How many available? 17 is available. So can I grant this request? Yes, I can grant because request is less than available. So it will become 15. Now for him it will be 2 plus 2. 2 allocated, 2 requested. It will 4. Now how is the maximum? Maximum 4. So it will complete its task. So P0 completed, P1 is also completed. So once it's completed, it will release the resources. This will be 15 plus 4, 19. Now can P2 can complete? Yes, P2 can complete. What is required? It requests for 9 resources. It requests for 9 resources. What is available? Available is 19. Can I allocate? Yes, I can allocate 9. Oh, sorry. What is the need? Need is 6. So it will request for 6. So I will allocate 6 here. The total number of process resources with P2 will be 9. What is the maximum required? 9. So it will be complete its task P2. Then once complete, it will release the resources. This will be 19 plus 3, which will be 22. So what happened here? Now you can see this in this example. There is a sequence. Which is P0, P1, and P2. If I execute in this order, that is first P0 will be completed, then P1, then P2. Now this is a safe sequence. So if I execute the process in this order, the system has a safe sequence. If the system has a safe sequence, then the system is safe. If the system is safe, I can say this is never goes to the deadlock. Fine, I can say no deadlock. Is it clear to all of you what we are doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then just note down. So next, what I will do, I will apply for multiple resource type. Okay, this is single resource type. क्योंकि हम लोग के यहाँ पे क्या था, एक ही रिसोर्स टाइप. How to apply this Banker's algorithm for multiple resource type? Just copy down this example. Yes, is it over? Is it copied? हो गया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me explain. Multi resources. So this is single instance. Okay, single type of resource. मैं कैसे लेकिन बेसिकली जो आपको क्वेश्चन आएंगे वो मल्टी और यू कैन से different type of resources. Okay, more than one resource type. So there will be definitely one question from this problematic type. Okay, deadlock avoidance. Banker's algorithm एक question हमेशा पूछता है. Okay, now coming back. Now this is question given. Okay, now what the question is saying? 5 processes are there. P0 to P4. Okay, there are 3 type of resources: A, B, and C. Now A, B, and C are 3 different type of resources. Now A is having how many instance? A का आपका 10 instance है, B का आपका 5 instance है, and C का आपका 7 instance है. Fine. Clear? The instance means number of copies. The A will be have 10 number of copies, B will be have 5 number of copies, C will be have 7 number of copies. Fine. So this is the allocation matrix. That means P0, what P0 is allocated? 0 instance of A allocated है, 1 instance of B allocated है, and 0 instance of C allocated है. Similarly P1 में क्या है? 2 instance of B allocated है, 2 instance of A का allocate है, 0 instance of B का allocate है, 0 instance of C का allocate है. Similarly P2 में क्या है? 3 instance of A, 0 instance of B, and 2 instance of C. Clear? Similarly P4 का क्या है? 0 instance of A, 0 instance of B, and 2 instance of C are allocated. Well, already assigned है. And this is the max what represent. That means for completion of P, to complete the P, okay, to complete education of P, what P is required? It requires 7 instance of A, okay, and 5 instance of B, and 3 instance of C. If it is available, if that much resource is available, then P0 will easily complete its task. Similarly, to complete the P1, how many required? 3 instance of A, 2 instance of B, and 2 instance of C. Fine. Similarly for P4, 4 instance of A, 3 instance of B, and 3 instance of C. Okay, this is a max matrix, maximum number of resource required. Okay, at any time instant T0 की बात कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? Now what is available? Available means how much free resources we are having. Now I am having 3 A टाइप के रिसोर्स फ्री है, 3 B टाइप के, और दो आपके C टाइप के अवेलेबल है. फाइन. क्या अवेलेबल है मेरे पास? 3 आपका हो गया A टाइप के, 3 हो गया B टाइप के, और 3 C टाइप के. फाइन. तो सबसे पहले आपको क्या निकालना है? नीड मैट्रिक्स निकालना है. नीड मतलब हाउ मच मोर इट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द प्रोसेस टू कंप्लीट. तो नीड इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू क्या होगा? मैक्स माइनस एलोकेशन. ठीक है, मैक्स माइनस एलोकेशन करेंगे. Now what is the need matrix of A? Now this is my max 7 5 3. What is allocated? 0 1 0. So need of A will be 7 instance of A, 4 instance of B, and 3 instance of C. That is need, or that much resources are required. Okay, for the P0 to come. Additional this much, or I can say additional this much resources are required by the P0 to complete. Clear? Is this clear how I am finding the need matrix? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For P1, what will the need matrix? For P1,
Sir, 1 2 2.
1 2 2. Good. For the P2, what is the need matrix?
6 0 0.
6 0 0. Good. And for P3,
Sir, 0 1 1.
0 1 1. And for P4, it will be 4 3 and 1. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले नीड मैट्रिक्स निकालना है। नीड मैट्रिक्स निकालने के बाद आपको अब किसी एक सेफ सीक्वेंस फाइंड करना है। आई हैव टू फाइंड द सेफ सीक्वेंस। नाउ ऑलवेज स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट प्रोसेस, पहले प्रोसेस से ही स्टार्ट करना। नाउ सपोज आई से फर्स्ट P0 विल बी कंप्लीट, ठीक है। नाउ टू कंप्लीट P0 व्हाट इट रिक्वेस्ट, नाउ इट विल रिक्वेस्ट 7 4 3, ठीक है, so it will request 743. Now request is equal to need, fine, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। Now I will check the second condition. If the request is less than equal to available, what is available? Available is 3 and 2. Available है हम लोग का। Now always you have to check the request should be less than equal to available. The request should be always less than equal to available. Now what is the request? Request is 7 instance of A. Now how much is available? Only 3 instance of A is available. Request is 4 instance of B. How many available? 3 instance available. Request is 3 instance, 2 instance available. That means now in this case request is greater than available. So can I process this one? No, I cannot process P0. Is it clear why I cannot process P0? Because what is your need, or I can say what is your request made by the process P0? Request क्या करेगा वो? The need, whatever the need of the process P0, that much resources is requested. That means 7 instance of A, 4 instance of B, and 3 instance of C are requested. But what is available? Available is 3 instance of A, 3 instance of B, and 2 instance of C. Now the available is less than or equal to request, मतलब request आपका ज्यादा है, तो इसलिए हम लोग P0 को नहीं कर सकते हैं। फाइन, तो P0 को नहीं करेंगे, I will go for the P1. So I have to find the safe sequence. Okay, इसलिए हम लोग randomly नहीं यूज करेंगे, एक एक P1. Now check the P1. What is the request for P1? What is the request for P1? The request for P1 is 1, 2, and 2. Yes or no? This is the need, so it will be requested. Now is it less than equal to available? What is available? Available is 3, 3 and 2. Fine. Now check. 1 instance of A, what is available? 3 instance of A. 2 instance of B, available क्या है? 3 instance of A. Perfect. Less than है, ये भी आपका less than है. Now 2 instance of C, 2 instance of what? C. Now this is equal to. Now the condition is satisfied. Condition क्या satisfy हो रहा है? Now your request is less than or equal to available. So I can approve this one. Yes, I can perform this one. So when you perform this one, that means when this request is granted, I will grant this request. So when this request is granted, so what I have to do? Now at this time, the additional resources, that means 1, 2, 2 will be allocated to this one. And in the request matrix, the new request matrix will be what? So I will subtract these resources. Means 1 resource is subtracted. अब इसमें से 2 मतलब 1, इसमें से 2 मतलब ये, ठीक है। क्या कहने का मतलब है, जब ये रिक्वेस्ट आप ग्रांट कर दोगे, मतलब 1, 2, 2, मतलब वो अवेलेबल से दोगे, तो अवेलेबल न्यू अवेलेबिलिटी क्या हो जाएगा? न्यू अवेलेबिलिटी विल बी 2, 1, 0 एंड एलोकेटेड क्या हो गया? वो जो रिक्वेस्ट आप असाइन किए इसमें एलोकेट हो जाएगा। तो टोटल एलोकेटेड यहाँ पर अगर आप कैलकुलेट करोगे, इट विल बी समथिंग लाइक 3, 3, 2 and 2. Now total available 3 to 2. Max क्या है? Maximum requirement 3 to 2. So what happened? P1 will be complete its task. P1 will complete its task. Okay. Once P1 will complete its task, okay, P1 complete हो गया. P1 complete हो गया क्योंकि उसके पास सब रिसोर्सेज मिल गए. मैक्सिमम रिसोर्सेज जो चाहिए था उसको मिल गया. अगर मिल गया, वो क्या करेगा? वो कंप्लीट हो गया टास्क. Then once it complete, it will release the resources at finite amount of time. That means as soon as complete, it will release all its resources. So what? How much resources available? The available resources are 3 to 2, which will be added to the available. अब उसमें available में add करेंगे. Now new availability क्या हो जाएगा हम लोग का? New availability will be 2, 4 and 5. Your new availability. What is 4? 2, no? 2, 0, 0. What is the Yeah. So new availability will be 5, 4 and 2.
So 5, 3, 2.
Sir,
So it's
5,
3,
3,
2,
2.
2.
Yes, 5, 3, 2. Yes, it will be 5, 3 and 2. Okay, 5, 3 and 2. Because this will be 3, 2, 2. Okay, 3, 2, 2. हाँ, this will be तो न्यू अवेलेबिलिटी क्या होगा आफ्टर कंप्लीशन प्रोसेस हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं जो भी रिसोर्सेज के पास है वो इमीडिएटली अवेलेबल चल जाता है न्यू अवेलेबिलिटी इज 5, 3, 2. Now I will check P2 again. P2 check again now P1. Now sequence write down. Now first sequence P1 आ गया आपका मतलब P1 complete हो गया. Now I will check P2. So what is the need? So maximum is 0, 9, 0, 2. What is available? 5, 3, 2. Now this is not possible because I require 9 instance of A. How many is available? 5 is available. So I cannot process this one. So I will go with the P3. P3 जाएंगे. Now what is the requirement? देखो. What is the requirement? Sorry, I have to check the need. Slight confusing. So you have to check the need. Need is 6 for P2. Okay, for P2 I'm saying need क्या है 6 है, available क्या है 5 है. Okay, so that is the reason I cannot perform P2. Now coming back to P3, what is the need? 0, 1, 1. What is available? Available is 5, 3, 2. So can I perform? Yes, I can perform. I can perform this one because the need is 0, 1, 1. What is available? Available is 5, 3, 2. Fine. So I can process this one. So once you process, the total number of resources will be added here. That will be 0, 1, 1. It will become how much? 2, 2, 2. Okay. Now you will be minus करना आपको यहाँ पर 0, 1, 1 minus करना है. It will be 2, 2, 4. Okay, current available 2, 4, 4. Now it will complete this task. Once it's complete this task, it will releases all the resources. Now you can add this resources here. That is 2, 2, 2, 2. It will be 4, 4, 6. Fine. It will be 4, 4, 6. Now what next sequence क्या आ गया आपका? P3 भी आ गया. Now check. Can I complete P4? What the requirement? 4, 3, 1. Okay, what is the requirement? 4, 3, 1. What is available? 6, 4, 4. Available is 6, 4, 4. Requirement कितना है? 4, 3, 1. So can I assign? Yes, I can assign. Once you assign, whatever allocated, that will be simple. और simple क्या है? जो allocated होगा. अगर एक condition true है, now what is required? 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. That is less than equal to क्या? 6, 4, 4. Is it true? If it is true, it will be allocated. If it is allocated, once is complete, what are additional allocated that will be added to the available. Now available will be क्या हो जाएगा आपका? Available हो जाएगा आपका 6, 4, 6 हो जाएगा. ठीक है? Q 6, 4, 6 क्योंकि 2 instance of C is available. Yes, go ahead.
सर यहाँ पे हम माइनस नहीं किया.
कहाँ पर?
सर यहाँ पे 422 अब जो निकाले है ना
422 से क्यों माइनस कर रहे हैं हम लोग? ये वाला 422 कैसे आया पूछ रहे हैं ना आप? ये 422 क्यों आया? देखो अभी हम लोग के पास इस केस में जब हम P3 को ओके P3 को असाइन किए हम लोग. कितना असाइन किए? P3 को हम लोग असाइन किए 0, 1, 1 असाइन कर दिए. ठीक है, हम लोग के पास अवेलेबल था 5, 3, 2. ठीक है, अब ये कंडीशन हम लोगों ने क्या किया 0, 1, 1 P3 का रिक्वेस्ट था. तो मतलब P33 हम लोगों ने क्योंकि ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई है. आपका जो रिक्वेस्ट है वो अवेलेबल से छोटा है. अगर रिक्वेस्ट अवेलेबल से छोटा होगा तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे इसको ग्रांट करेंगे. मतलब ये जो अमाउंट ऑफ रिसोर्सेस इसको एलोकेट हो गया. अब एलोकेट कहाँ से हुआ? आपका अवेलेबल रिसोर्स से हुआ. तो अवेलेबल रिसोर्स में वो डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. इसलिए हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर 0, 1, 1 माइनस किया. 0, 1, 1 यहाँ माइनस करेंगे ना it will be 5. It will be 5, 2, 5, 2, and 2. Fine. So next sequence will be P3. Next is P4.
Sir, 5, 2, 1 na sir.
Okay, 5, 2, 1. Okay, 5, 2, 1. Now to subtract just 7. 5, 2, 1. So next sequence क्या होगा? आपका P4 भी allocate होगा. Now again check back P0. Now
सर तो
P0.
P1 वाले में तो हमने माइनस नहीं किया था जो हमारा नीड था वो.
Okay, let me. मैं माइनस का नंबर गलत है. आप अभी आपको याद रखना है जब आप एलोकेट करोगे. ठीक है, तब क्या करना है आपको, अवेलेबल से माइनस करना है, सिंपल, ठीक है। और एक सिंपल टेक्निक हम बता देता हूँ। Just tell me the need matrix. Once again, explain me the need matrix. This is 4, 3, 7. It is 1, 2, 2. It will be 6, 6, 0, 0. Fine. It will be 0, 1, 1. It will be 4, 4, 3, 1. Okay? 4, 3, and 1. Now first check. Now this is my request. This is my request for P0. Now what is my available? This is available. This will be not possible. This is not possible because 7 is greater than 3. Fine. So I cannot process. Now coming back to P1. Now what is the request? Request is 1, 2, 2. What is available? 3, 3, 2. Now request is less than available. So I can process this one. So once I process, I will allocate this one. That means these resources are allocated. Okay, this will be complete this task. Once it's complete this task, its resources will added to the available. Just simply add whatever resource this will added, add to it. Now add 2, 0, 0. Now P1 is completed. Now sequences P1 is completed. Whatever resource is available with P1 added to the available. So available new available क्या हो गया आपका 5, 3, 2.
तो
Now it is easier. Now subtraction भूल जाओगे, ठीक है. Now coming back to P2. P2 में क्या request है? P2 का request है 6, 0, 0. Available क्या है 5, 3, 2. Not possible because 6 is greater than 5. Go back to P3. P3 का request क्या है 0, 1, 1. Available क्या है 5, 3, 2. Can I process? Yes, I can process. Once it's
Yes, sir.
complete, it will release its resources. It will reduce its resources. Just add it to the allocation. This will be 3, 4. How much? 7. Fine. Add करना है यहाँ पर. दो resources वो release किया. अब इसमें add करना है. Okay. Now coming back to P4. Can P4 can execute? What is the need? Need is 4, 3, 1. What is available? Available is at the sequence P1, P3. Now what is the available? Available is 7, 4, 3. Yes, I can perform this one. So I can perform this one. Then once it is performed, it will release all resources. So it will be added to the available. So it will be 0, 0, 2. Now what is the new availability? New availability will be 5.
7, 4, 5.
5. Fine. So what left? Again आप फिर से P0 में start करना है. Now P4 हो गया. अगर P0 में जाना है, कोई भी ले सकता है. Either P0 लो या P2 लो, कोई issue नहीं है. ठीक है. Either P0 से start करो या फिर P2 से start करो. Now again I will go to P0. Now what is the sequence? 4, 7, 4, 3. What is available? 7, 4, 5. Can I access?
4, 5.
Yes, I can
Yes,
perform the permission. So once it's finished, it will release the resources, which is 0, 1, 0. So what is the new availability? New availability will be
7,
7,
5.
7, 5, 5. Fine. Now P0. Now coming back to again P3. What is the availability? Request is 6, 0, 0. What is available? Available is this much. Can I allow? Yes, I can allow. When it allow, it will release the resources, which will be 0, 3, 0, 2. So finally, it will be 10, 5, and 7. तो फाइनली आपका देखो कितने रिसोर्स फ्री हो गए. नाउ एग्जैक्टली जितना इनिशियली था. इनिशियली जो रिसोर्स था 10, 5 एंड 7. तो फाइनल आपका फ्री रिसोर्स कितना है 10, 5 एंड 7. एंड
0, 5, 7.
now this is my safe sequence. This is my safe sequence. So I can say the system is safe. The system is safe. If it is safe, there is no deadlock. Now this is updated. Let me mark. This is updated. This one is updated after. Let me write. This is updated after what? P1. This is updated available after P3 executed. This is updated available after P4 executed. This is updated
P4.
available after P0 executed. This is updated available after what? P2 updated.
P2.
ठीक है. Either you can. This is the simplest one. या फिर जो मैं पहले बताया, पहले आप एलोकेट करोगे तो इसमें से माइनस करना. एक्चुअल जो प्रोसेस है अवेलेबल से माइनस होता है, एलोकेशन में ऐड होता है. जब वो कंप्लीट होगा जितना भी था वो फिर से अवेलेबल में ऐड होता है. ठीक है. वो थोड़ा कंफ्यूज